Well, here we are. It's 2017. The first time I've been back to Keansburg since, well, Sandy was before Sandy, actually. The actual amusement park is actually kind of fenced off, so nobody can actually walk through the boardwalk of the amusement park. So that kind of stinks, because I was looking forward to walking through. But here we are. Out that way is Atlantic Highlands. I can see Brooklyn from here. And I can actually also see the Verrazano Bridge. I'm going to walk to the other end to see how the pier is. The pier looks like, no, the pier looks bad from this angle. So we'll see what's what. It is a nice day. It's about 56 degrees though. It's cool. It's a little windy. Like I said, the park is closed at the moment. We'll see what happens when I walk down the other way. You would never guess that this was, well, you would never guess this was a thriving beach at one point, the way things look now. This town got hit pretty hard during Sandy, so. Let's go to the other end. I'll talk to you later. Now, before we leave this end of the park, we got my old batting cages that I used to play in, bat in. They're still here. They look like a little run down, but they're still here. And where the park was, across the street, they're building I guess some kind of a high-rise apartment complex or something going on. 2018 will be completed, so they're just starting it now. So that park is gone from here. So. And again, like I said, the fence that we used to walk down for some reason is locked up now. You no longer can have access to the actual park. Probably because of Sandy and probably because of looters after Sandy. So that's about that. Now we're going to walk down the other end. Now this was at one point across the other side of the boardwalk. It's called Pizza 5, and it definitely has the best pizza in the entire area. I used to love eating their pizza because it was like they stuff with so much cheese on it. The rides are still the same basically. They got a new ride in there, but that's about that. Again, I'm going to walk down a little further and see what's going on. I'm walking along here. I actually saw something I thought that might be of some interest. There's a sign here. It was placed by FEMA. So what it says is October 29, 2012, high water mark, 9 feet. Superstorm Sandy caused water to rise to this level at this location. So this is a good 100 yards away from the actual ocean, and the water was this high in the town. So you can imagine this all underwater, literally, all of it. And that's amazing. It's amazing stuff. Park. There was a fence. There was a gate that was open. So, place looks almost the same. Almost. There's a couple of little differences. They rebuilt some stuff. This is new. This used to be the arcade. Well, actually, that's the arcade that me and Albert used to go to all the time. And now they have this place next to it that's, I guess, a seafood place. So, well, I'm at the other end, and there's a slide we used to go down, me and Bobby. And this is all locked up around here, so if I want to go and walk around, let me see if I can do something around here. I'd like to be able to walk up to that spot right there on the top of the hill so I can see the pier and see the other stuff, so maybe I can walk around this way. Probably I can, because I remember this used to be open all the time. Yep, I can do that. I can walk around. So we're going to be walking over toward the pier, actually, and see the rest of, I guess what you would call the Raritan Bay. So, it's weird being back here after all this time. You can see it's new sand was put down. Probably had dump trucks and dump trucks of sand put down because the sand was washed out. All this was underwater. It was amazing. I used to walk up here and walk the length of the pier. Now the pier, well, I don't think they ever rebuilt it. I got a lot of it's all busted up by now. Yeah, everything is closed up. The shack that used to be here, there used to be a shack right there. That was like you would pay a couple of dollars to walk the pier. And there used to be a hill here, and that's gone. And they just pushed it out straight out to the ocean. Wow. Yeah, this all used to be a little level here. You would stand on top of the highest level of the sand, and you could look out, and that was that. There's a couple of people on the board, but I would assume you can see further out. Zoom in far enough to see that. You can see the end of the pier is gone. The only thing left is whatever they call those things that come out of the water. So that's it. So that part of it's gone. I guess half the pier is still here and half the pier is not. And it looks like it, could collapse at any moment. That's how bad it looks. Again, the Verrazano's on this side again. Brooklyn is over way over there. Yeah, well, that's what it is. Staten Island is over that way. And it's like, really like desolate. That's what it looks like to me. It looks absolutely desolate. It's kind of sad. I remember how wonderful this was to come here. This doesn't look right anymore. Probably my last trip. And I love coming here with Albert. And, I'm working. Well, I was pleasantly surprised to know that they are working on the pier. I paid my $1 to walk the pier, so I'm going to walk as far as I can. And, well, it is what it is. It still looks pretty beat up. I got pictures at home of right after Sandy what this pier looked like, and there was nothing. It was wiped out. All this wood that's on the ground right now, that they put down. It's weather beaten right now, but it's within the last 4 years that it's been put down. So it's just a shame, But they're trying to rebuild. And again, this used to be much higher. That dune used to be a lot higher, and especially when you go toward the back, it was higher. So it's not higher anymore. On this side is Union Beach, Keyport, and if you go further out, you hit the Raritan Bay and in my area, Woodbridge, Sayreville. So that's kind of nostalgic. I can almost see the Freedom Tower all the way in the back. I don't know if you'll probably not see it because it's hazy out, even though it's cold. But I'm going to try and zoom in the Verrazano Bridge, you can actually see the Freedom Tower, which is kind of cool. I'm going to make another visit there one day. Yeah, I used to love this, especially during the summer months. Guys would be fishing off this thing. Whole families would come down, make a day of it. I ain't gonna walk that far up. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't want to get to the other end. You just go up the end. You can tell if you're telling me that it's not finished yet. They're working on it. So, just to be on it is a nice memory. I have to get back on it. You can see how the beach was devastated by the storm. My God. If I showed you pictures or video of this before and after, you just couldn't believe how different it is. It still really hasn't come back. There's still a couple of guys down there fishing. That's the only reason I walked over this way to, you know, this player used to be filled with people fishing. Filled. People catching stripers, fish, all kinds of Well, I'm going to stay here for a couple more minutes.